Okay, fine. So this is the Power BI screen. So once you open your Power BI, it will be looks like this. So this is the first page. You can duplicate and you can have how many pages you want to have. You can have. This is all some of the functionality that we will use it. So you can see here on the right side you have a filter. Then we have a visualization. Then we have a data. So at the moment we don't load any data, so we don't have anything. So these are the various graphs that we have in visualization in Power BI. So we can select this graph, then we able to drag the data points, so which can able to produce that specific graph. So data parameters where we can have a column, age, sales, whatever that you have. So that goes towards this simple platform, which is Power BI, one of the easiest one. And also you can see here you have three different options. So first one is we call it as a report view. First one we call it as a report view. Second one is called as a data view. For some of you maybe have a table view, but actually it's a data view. Maybe it's the latest one. Then it's actually a data view. In my screen it's data view. For you, I don't know how many of you have a table view. Put thumbs up. It's a table view. How many of you have a data view? Okay, so you can see that 13 of you have a table view, and rest around two of you have a data view. So you can see that maybe a latest one will be a table view. The older one is a data view, and lastly we have a model where you will be able to see all of our model, where is you will see the relationship. This is the one will help us to show the relationship. This data view or table view will help us to show our data once we upload our data set into this specific example case that we are going to discuss. So remember that we have three views: model view, table view or data views, and lastly report view. Report view have these three elements, which is visualization, where you can able to change the property individually when you go into this specific section. Okay, so let's move on. So and also you can explore this one, and also we'll discuss this as we go into our uh, discussion later. So you can just click get data. The beauty part of Power BI is that where you have a option to import multiple sources of data, where you can see here where you can import Excel file, text file, PDF, SQL, DB2, IBM, MySQL, Azure data, Power BI data set, then various data format. Even you can have a HDFS, Salesforce, where you can Google Analytics, LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You can see quite number of data, web, and also Spark, Hadoop, Hive, R script. So this list goes on. So we can import all this data format. So for us, we just want to do Excel first. So we go towards the Excel. So let's see. And can you please import the data set that you download just now? Cookies, Mr. Thun. Can you load the cookies data set? Thank you. Okay, so depends on your size. So you can see here you will have a four. Let me take over. You have four, so we have to select the table. Okay, we have two. Another two is a sheet, so we have to select the table. You have three options here: load, transform data, and cancel. Time being, let's load this data. Later, I'll explain you how to transform the data and what are the options that are available in transforming the data. Depends on your size. It may take. So you can load your data sets. So once you load your data set, you can see here where you will be able to see all the columns that is available in customer data, and also all the uh, orders columns. You can be able to see we have a two table. Now we need to know how these two tables are connected and what is their relationship. So you can go to this model view where you should be able to see their relation. and you click this where you see is connected by customer ID. In this case, both are connected by customer ID. In your future, if you have some other data set, you can be able to check how it's are connected, or maybe you want to change it to other values that later part of your research you find out that there's need to be other relationship. You have option to add and remove. You will have a play around with this model view, which is also interesting. We will go towards that later. At the first part of you just explore this simple um, customer ID that goes towards both this table. So, and also it goes towards table view where you can be able to see your data. This is your customer data. This is your order data, where all the columns can be viewed here using this section. Okay, then we have a customer data. So, customer data. So you can see here all these data values are here, but you can see some abnormality here. So what is the abnormal you see here? Let's see who can spot that. What is the abnormal values that you do? Most of the time you may need to do some pre-processing. When you want to do some pre-processing, thank you very much. There are some of you able to spot this, which is a country. Thank you very much, Chandra. So where you can, and also Umar, and also you can see that country not standardized. So you need to make it standardized. Otherwise, it will be considered as a two different countries. So we have another platform for this, which is called query editor. Okay, so where we can use the query editor to modify all these things. We no need to modify in the Excel sheet. So go to home. Please follow me. Go to home. Okay, that is the place that we will have this transform data. So you can see this icon, transform data, or maybe you can find from the home, transform data. So the moment you click that, the new window get open where you call this as a Power Query Editor. So this is the interesting one where you do any pre-processing, cleaning, or creating a new column. So later part of it, when we do another exercise after the mid break, where you will be able to create additional uh, columns, or maybe where we will do some arrangement, or maybe where we will do some analysis with the existing column and you produce a new column. So example, you can see here, add a new column. So you can go to add a new column, conditional column. Okay, where you should be able to select, give a column name here, and then you can able to select the column. From then you can able to set the operators and then the value where you can able to filter that column will appear here. So you can see the both the table that we have, we can do for our analysis. So for time being, we just go and change this US value. Okay, so you can go and click. Just click on here, right click, and also you can see here remove other columns, duplicate columns, add column from example, remove duplicates, remove error, change type, where you want to change it to different formats, which is also will helpful in making a visualization. Transform data, replace value. We are looking at replace value at the moment. So click the replace value. So what value you want to find first? We want value to find. Value to find is US. So we want to find, okay, let me click. We want to find this US. What value to be replaced? We want to replace with the United States. So please give the right spellings for every time and the space also. Otherwise, that will be considered as a new country or new values format category. So that can be. So, and also you can observe here at the right side, whatever changes you can see do here, that will have a track changes which can help us to retrieve our previous condition, previous state. So now the moment I click OK, you can see here. Later we check the advanced options. So you see that it's changed all the two United States, and also you have another one. What is the replace one? If we go to the previous one, you should be able to get back the old one. So you have versioning to track that one. So that's it on this query editor. So we can do quite number of mathematical operations, changing, missing values, all the pre-processing you have to come here. One interesting thing is that whatever that you change in a query editor not going to be reflected in your Excel sheet. Excel sheet will be maintained as its raw data. Okay. So once you complete, go to home, close and apply. Then you can see it's update and able to change. So far, okay, everyone? Can you put the screenshot of this one to show that you managed to change this? Okay, so if you manage to change it, you can send me the screenshot in the Teams. Okay, bravo, that's good. Okay, please send it. 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, I believe everyone is ready. So let's go and make a simple graph. Go to the report view, and then you can see here where you have a numerical value where you can make a mathematical calculation. So where you will see the sum, and also you see all the other infos are here. So in this, let's start with a simple graph, which is to just to know the this data set is all about the sales of the cookies. So they have a address of the customer's detail, and then they have a company name, the customer name, sorry, customer name and customer ID, country, city, and then the cookies shipped, costs, and then the order date, order ID, and then the revenue. So I want to know the revenue of it. So you have some option name called card here, CART card, the number 123. Just click on that one time. So you will see the card appear here. So when the moment you see the card appear, you see there is a field that have enabled now. Just go and select the revenue. Just select the revenue. So we should be able to see here we got a 6 million as a revenue. So we no need to do any calculation. So we just able to see. We will see how to convert this into full dashboard and also design this in the next session. So now time being, you can see here you got 6 million. You want to change the properties and do all the other design work. You have to go here, format your visuals. You can change the of the label, so the label will be disappear, and then you can introduce the title. So you can go here and switch on. Even I like this, you see they have a cute box here where you can enable this and give a title to says that this is a revenue, and then you make it a center. You do all this giving key design, which you can able to do it nicely. So that's goes a simple example. I'll tell you later how to change color and all the other things. So you select this, then you go towards the changing. So this is the one simple way we start to introduce it. Now you want to see other details. So where you want to go for this line chart. Okay, we go towards this line chart. Yeah, we okay. One important thing here. See, I have selected this graph. Then I go and click line chart. The value got changed, and the graph also got changed. So you want to make the graph click outside first. Then you go and click this. Otherwise, you will be changing with your existing graph. So make it bit nicer here. Then what you do, let's say you see here x-axis, y-axis, secondary x-axis, or sorry, secondary y-axis, you got it. So now you want to feed the x-axis where I want to have a order date. So we have order date. When you go towards order date, they have a year, they have a quarter, they have month and day. I want to go towards the month. So every month, how is their order is. Okay, so you can see every month the order is there, and then I want to check their revenue against their order. So you can see this is their every month revenue, and also you can change the title and all this design, everything you can do later when I do another example. So now the same graph I just want to do with some column chat. So I want to check. Okay, this is a group stat, not this. Maybe this one, cluster column chat. So I have this, I have that here, make it big. Same scenario where you can put the order, and then I want to put the revenue, and then you put the month. So you can be able to see in the month, and then you copy paste this. As you can see here, you can change. I do by years as well. So just to show you guys that even though it's the same graph where you can be able to see the year wise and also the so you can see the year wise and also the month wise and also the line graph. So we have this tree graph that we have. Then I want to make a pie chart where we can see the pie chart. So I make a pie chart here. Okay, in the pie chart, I haven't taken anything from the customer. So I take the customer name. As a customer name, I bring it here. And then I want to check against that. Again, the revenue, as we are looking at the revenue. So you can go towards the revenue. So this is how we can able to plot the graph. It's not that complicated. It's very easy, straightforward, drag and drop, where you can be able to produce this kind of a graph in less than few minutes. So you can quickly take a screenshot and send me here. If you manage to complete this, let's see who managed to do it. Okay, this is a simple graph. We didn't do any complicated one. We didn't do any calculations yet. So because I just want you to kickstart first. Okay, those who are completed, good. Those who did not complete yet, you can watch the recording later. So now let me right click. Please pay attention. Right click and duplicate this graph. Okay, remember I was explaining when you have this graph, you need to tell a story. Okay, you need to tell a story. For that story, you need to analyze this graph. Okay, but when it comes to this kind of a tool like Power BI and other relevant tools, they can able to tell a story automatically. So just see here, just we select this, and also, okay, interesting thing. Okay, this one I forgot to say this. So this is a real dashboard where you see you can able to select example. I want to see. Please listen. Don't send any message. You select June. The moment you select June, you should be able to see the individual performance by each customers and also the revenue change and also the specific June you can see in every year. So that's how you can see it's an interesting dashboard where you can be able to select all and also you can be able to see and also you can select by specific month here. Okay, you can be able to see the value changes and also you can select this orange color which is park and eat. So you can see the park and Eat's revenue only. See, you can see the Park and Eat, they have very high spike in May and June. Okay, the December they goes down. So and also you can see this another company which is YT Restaurant. So you can see here, so just now when I explained, I gave a table. From the table, I asked you to produce the upward trending. It took long time. Now imagine you are able to select and able to see the revenue individually, and also it's change in a selection base. So not just the static, it's a dynamic one as we select. So this is how we can build our dashboard. There are many different elements can be embedded into this, which we will discuss in our upcoming session. So now I just duplicate this. As I said, we need to narrate a story. You have a graph, you go to the meeting with your manager, you show this graph, then you will ask, so what, Mr. Yas? You have this revenue by month. Okay, what can I understand? What can you tell for me? So you, if you know very well and looking at the graph, you can make it on your own. If not, you can select this graph and then, okay, select here, and then you click this narrative, smart narrative. Is going to narrate for you automatically. So you can see here 582,430, where we had a June had the highest sum of revenue and was 23 percentage higher than a February, which had a lower sum of revenue 471,000. And also you can see there is a narrative for each. Then you use these, put it in your chat GPT, convert into proper story. Then you tell them you can generate a story like this for every graph. So this is called a smart narrative, which can able to, because we use the same scenario. So maybe you can see here in a different narrative. So it is accounted for 29% of sum of revenue. So this is how you can able to do it. It's not only that. So remember when we do a class, again I ask you need to build the questions. It's not about just going and analyzing your data. You need to develop a questions for a strategic decision making. This kind of tools again will help you to write your own questions. You can click this question and answer, then it will start to suggest automatically questions based on the graph. So it's preparing your questions Q&A. So where you can see here, even it suggests uh, total revenue. So total revenue by customer name. I'm just giving you something. So it's looking for it. So if you have any relevant one, it's going to suggest the question. So you can see all suggestion as well. So yeah, it's give already the graph that based on an individual one. Then you can use month also. So total revenue by month. So you can able to produce because the data size may not be that good and maybe too many parameters. So you can see here. So by month. So which is interesting where you can able to see this graph that's have a dynamic changing, and also we have a smart narrative and also uh, question and answer. So how is it so far? You can give some reaction to shows that you are here. How many of you are in a learning mode? Okay. So that's good. So shows that you are here and doing the work. Okay. So not only that, we have some more. Okay. So Tun, can you please sign in with your account? Click save this file first. Save this file. Okay. And yeah, after you save the file, okay. You're not here. Don't sign in here. Go back. Go back. Go back. sign in on the top with the SISWA email ID. Use SISWA email ID. Here on the right side, in the right side, yeah. Click that. Use your SISWA email ID, please.
Just sorry, I haven't saved yet. Give me a minute to save.
Yeah, please. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So now click publish. You see publish. The right side down, yeah. The second row, the last one. Yes. Click publish. My workspace. Select my workspace. Yeah. So it's take few seconds. Yeah. Yeah. Click on that. Yeah. Copy this link. Copy that link. And
You
just
want me to share in the chat?
no, not yet. So go back to Power BI. Select the page one. Yeah, now publish this. Yeah, same place. Replace it, just replace. Copy this link. Yeah, copy. Okay, copy. Okay, open a PowerPoint. New blank one, yeah. Open a new slide. Right click and open a new slide. Not yet. New slide. Okay, click on the new slide. Okay, go to insert. No, not yet. Go to insert. Yeah, there's a Power BI at the center. Yeah. Insert your link here. On the top, you delete the click add to the click to add title, delete that. And make it big, adjust this. Yeah, that's cool. Now you click the slideshow. And let me click for you. So yeah, we got the opposite view of it. It's okay. Yeah, so you can see. So this is how your graph can be imported in real time. So it's not a static one, it's a live graph like how you see in Power BI. Same way we can be able to show this demo, not like just to show your static image that you usually show. So where you can able to have option to select, and also however even you can able to set up a filter which we haven't do yet. So we can do the filter and we can able to search as well. So all the activities that you do in Power BI, once you complete, you can be able to show that results in a very efficient manner. So I hope you managed to do everyone this one. So show some emojis to say that you are here and doing. So this is how you import your Power BI graph into this. Thank you very much, Mr. Thun. You can stop sharing, and also I stop control first.